Yeah, this was actually how Osinachi Nwachukwu was buried today at her place in Isiochi, Abia State. This is just the tomb. You can see the casket beside the tomb. They're actually trying to lower her into the grave, and you can see the minister over there praying over the grave and making final blessings. Osinachi recently died some couple of months ago. Reportedly, she died of cancer, while as there are reports that she died as a result of domestic violence. And since then, her husband has been at court with Nigerian government over alleged involvement in domestic violence. So let's see how Osinachi Nwachukwu was buried today. You can see this is her tomb, somewhere in Isiochi, Abia State. You can see the undertakers trying to get a casket close to the grave. The casket, inside the casket now, as you can see, is just the remains of our popular Osinachi Nwachukwu, the lady who sang Ekwueme, the Ekwueme crooner. This is the final moments. That is just the way they're going to lower the body of Osinachi into the grave. This is it happening like this now. As we could see, they're trying to get the casket over the stretcher so it could be lowered gradually into the grave. So this is actually where the remains of Osinachi will stay forever. Before her death, Osinachi was actually one of the best gospel singers we have here in Nigeria. Her hit song Ekwueme resonated across the whole nation. Like, it was just evangelism on its own. So let's see what is happening here. They are actually trying to lower the casket into the grave. The undertakers are working hand in hand to lower it into the grave. Meanwhile, as you're watching this video, please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just click the subscribe button so that you can get our daily updates on Nigerian entertainment and otherwise. You can't afford to miss any of these gists. Wow, they are going. That is the remains of Osinachi being lowered into the grave, being committed into the Mother Earth, into being committed into the nether world. You could see the casket has already been placed over the stretcher. So once they loosen the stretcher, then will be lowered gradually into the grave. Actually, we don't know whether they will, because they actually did a lot of block work inside the grave. So we don't know whether they will cover it with sand or they will cover it with the slab. I don't know how exactly. Okay, here is the sun. Okay, here are the suns. Okay, maybe they want the sons to put sand for the mud. Okay, that is the sons giving their final respect to their mother. Oh, the camera is not over there, but that are the sons. No, she has about 4 children. So the girls brought in the two eldest sons to help in committing the remains of their mother into Mother Earth. So as you can see, the body has already been lowered into the grave. That is just the end of Osinachi Nwachukwu. And then meanwhile, the husband is still at court with the federal government of Nigeria over alleged involvement in domestic violence, which ultimately caused Osinachi's death. So we are still trying to find out how to build the verdict, how it will end up. But as it stands now, Osinachi has been lowered into the grave. That is the casket of Osinachi into the grave. So that is just the end of this wonderful gospel artist. Honestly, it was just a painful event. So they're already trying to loosen the tray they used to lower the casket. So already done here. We don't actually know whether they will cover it with sand or not. But here is inside the bush, quite far away from here seems to be very, very deep bush, like inside a very big bush. as we already see. Though remember, Osinachi is buried in her father's place, not her husband's place, so in her father's place in Isiochi in Abia State. So that's where she was buried. So they're removing the stretchers, like we already done here. They're removing the stretchers and everything. So it is left for the other contractors who will be left to do the remaining job. Okay, thank you for staying with us, and hope to see you again.